Unmasking the Shadows, Delving into Dark Psychology, written by John Ronson, author of The Psychopath Test, Dark Psychology. The term itself sends a shiver down our spines. It hints at the darker aspects of human nature, the potential for manipulation and malice that lurks within us all. But what exactly is dark psychology? In essence, it is the study of human psychology's darker side. This field explores the ways in which individuals use manipulation, persuasion, and coercion to influence and control others. These tactics are often employed to gain power, resources, or simply a sense of satisfaction at another's expense. Understanding dark psychology is crucial as it equips us to recognize and navigate the manipulative tactics that we may encounter in our daily lives. Are echoes of manipulation, historical glimpses of dark psychology. History is replete with examples of dark psychology in action. From political machinations to interpersonal conflicts, the desire to control and manipulate has left its mark on human history. Take, for instance, the infamous Roman Emperor Nero. His reign was characterized by cruelty, paranoia, and a ruthless pursuit of power. Nero used manipulation and fear to eliminate his rivals and consolidate his rule. He even accused his own mother of treason and had her executed. Another chilling example can be found in the tactics employed by Nazi propagandist Joseph Goebbels. Goebbels masterfully manipulated public opinion through carefully crafted propaganda. He used powerful imagery, emotionally charged language, and outright lies to demonize enemies of the state and garner support for the Nazi regime. These historical examples, though disturbing, highlight the very real and devastating consequences of dark psychology when left unchecked. The Dark Triad unveiling narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. At the heart of dark psychology lies a cluster of personality traits known as the Dark Triad. This trifecta of malevolence is composed of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Each trait, while distinct, contributes to an individual's propensity for manipulative and exploitative behavior. Understanding these traits is key to recognizing the warning signs of dark psychology in action. Narcissism in the mirror, grandiosity and the hunger for admiration. The first member of the Dark Triad, narcissism, is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Narcissists see themselves as superior beings, deserving of special treatment and unwavering praise. They are often preoccupied with fantasies of success, power, beauty, or ideal love. This grandiose self-image, however, masks a fragile ego that is easily threatened by criticism. To maintain their inflated self-worth, narcissists require constant validation and admiration from others. They are skilled at charming and manipulating others to get their needs met, often exploiting those closest to them without a shred of guilt or remorse. To a narcissist, other people are merely tools to be used for their own personal gain. They are incapable of genuine empathy and view relationships as transactional, existing solely to serve their own needs. The Machiavellian puppeteer, cunning, control, and the pursuit of power. Machiavellianism, named after the notorious Italian diplomat and philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli, forms the second point of the Dark Triad. Individuals high in Machiavellianism are characterized by their cunning, duplicity, and willingness to exploit others to achieve their goals. They are master manipulators, skilled at reading people and situations to their advantage. Unlike narcissists who crave admiration, Machiavellians are primarily driven by a desire for power and control. They believe that the ends justify the means and have no qualms about using deception, manipulation, or even intimidation to get what they want. Machiavellians are strategic thinkers, always planning several steps ahead. They are patient and calculating, willing to bide their time until the perfect opportunity arises to strike. The psychopathic enigma: callousness, impulsivity, and a lack of empathy. The final and perhaps most chilling member of the Dark Triad is psychopathy. Psychopathy is a personality disorder characterized by a lack of empathy, remorse, and guilt. Psychopaths are often described as callous, manipulative, and impulsive. They are adept at wearing a mask of normalcy, blending seamlessly into society while harboring a profound disconnect from human emotion. Psychopaths are incapable of forming genuine emotional bonds with others. They view people as objects to be used and discarded at will. While not all psychopaths are violent criminals, their lack of empathy and disregard for social norms make them more likely to engage in antisocial and even criminal behavior. They are often charming and charismatic, using their superficial charm to manipulate and exploit others. Shadows in our midst, the dark triad at play in relationships and workplaces. The traits of the dark triad, while often discussed in the context of criminal psychology, can manifest in more subtle ways in everyday life. In romantic relationships, individuals high in dark triad traits may engage in emotional manipulation, gaslighting, and infidelity. They may use their charm to lure in partners only to later devalue and discard them once they have served their purpose. In the workplace, these individuals may sabotage colleagues, take credit for others' work, or engage in corporate espionage to climb the corporate ladder. They thrive in environments where chaos and competition reign, using their manipulative skills to gain an advantage over their co-workers. These individuals can be extremely difficult to work with, creating a toxic and stressful work environment. The Tetrad's grip, introducing sadism to the dark core. While the dark triad has long held the spotlight in the realm of dark psychology, researchers have recently proposed the addition of a fourth trait, sadism. This expanded model, known as the dark tetrad, adds another layer of complexity to our understanding of these malevolent personalities. Sadism, in this context, refers to the tendency to enjoy inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation on others. While it can manifest in physical cruelty, it more commonly takes the form of psychological torment, such as belittling, degrading, or emotionally manipulating others. Individuals high in sadism derive pleasure from the suffering of others, often taking delight in their victims' pain. This trait, when combined with the other traits of the dark triad, creates a particularly toxic and dangerous personality profile. Shielding yourself, recognizing and defending against manipulation. Recognizing the traits of the dark triad and tetrad is the first step in protecting yourself from their manipulative tactics. Pay attention to red flags, such as a grandiose sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, a history of lying and manipulation, and a pattern of exploiting others. Trust your gut instincts. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, it is important to distance yourself from them. Set firm boundaries and do not be afraid to say no to unreasonable demands. Educate yourself on common manipulation techniques such as gaslighting, love bombing, and guilt tripping. Knowledge is power when it comes to defending yourself against emotional manipulation. Knowledge as armor. The importance of understanding dark psychology. The study of dark psychology is not about demonizing individuals who exhibit these traits. Rather, it is about understanding the tactics and motivations behind manipulative behavior so that we can better protect ourselves and others. By shining a light on these dark corners of human psychology, we can learn to recognize the warning signs of manipulation and develop strategies for navigating these challenging encounters. Conclusion. Navigating a world of light and shadow. The world is a complex tapestry woven with threads of both light and shadow. While it is important to approach others with a sense of trust and optimism, we must also remain vigilant against those who would seek to exploit our good nature. By understanding the principles of dark psychology, we can navigate the world with greater awareness, protecting ourselves and others from the shadows that lurk within the human heart.